Hello and welcome. I am Shadowfax, and this is the August 2022 update of Alter Aeon. These updates are provided as sort of a monthly newsletter to help keep friends and players of Alter Aeon abreast of the latest developments of the game. I apologize for the tardiness of this month's update, but I have been very busy dealing with my mother-in-law's estate as of late. I'll talk some more about it toward the end, so let's get started by reviewing recent additions to the game. Lots of minor quality of life updates were added centering around jobs, including the command, Jobs Find Guild, should now accept guild names. Lapidary check will now indicate if a mineral is uncommon, useful for prospector jobs. If you know woodcraft, gathering wood will send you a message when you find a rare wood type. Woodcraft check will indicate the region where a checked type of wood is from. Split wood will now have the keyword swood, S-W-O-O-D, instead of fwood, F-W-O-O-D, in its insult string. Cartographer jobs now use the survey command instead of map to complete jobs, since survey is a cartographer skill. Smith's melting jobs should now be more generous in which ingots they accept, and neither they nor ore jobs should send you after very rare metals such as cadmium or orichalcum. Hat making is now the first skill in the Haberdashers Guild, so that members can complete guild jobs at novice rank. There is a new Lapidaris Guild job, Prospector. You prospect for and turn in a 5-pound or more sample of an uncommon mineral. If you turn in a master-crafted item to complete a guild job, you will receive a bigger payout. There were some changes to regeneration. Campfire regeneration is now calculated directly into player stats, so that it will be part of show regen and is stronger. If you sleep long enough, you will feel sharp. Being sharp increases regeneration, helps you recover from shadow exposure faster, and boosts experience gains for a short period. If you are feeling sharp, you have a higher chance of producing mastercrafts while crafting. A new level 20 cleric skill was added, Meditation. This skill allows you to meditate while resting, communing with your god to regain favor in their sight. It has a limited duration based on your wisdom, cannot restore you to full favor, and possesses a lengthy cooldown between uses. There have been changes to spells and skills. Dispel Magic now gains an advantage against spells the caster knows. For instance, if you know Displacement, you will have an easier time dispelling it. If you have animal lore, demon lore, dragon lore, or undead lore, Consider will tell you whether or not the creature will eat meat and corpses. A few tweaks to Skirmish. Leadfoot makes it less effective, and mobs will be less likely to do massive damage. Here are some upcoming changes for August. Detect Magic is getting a facelift. I can see in the changelog that some improvements to Detect Magic have already been implemented, revolving around the elemental focus skills. I like abilities having multiple uses, so I think this is really cool. The Dispel Magic spell is also slated to receive some more tweaks. There may be new abilities centered around Dispel Magic in the near future. An overhaul of the Expiation spell is coming soon, as well as a possible upgrade for Spirit Hammer. The Hunting skill is also well on its way toward being developed. I've got some more improvements to make earning favor more even and predictable ready to go, and will push them as soon as I fix my code machine. Funny story behind that. The other day, one of my kids turned the boiler on via the thermostat, and my wife couldn't figure out how to shut it off. So she threw the breaker for the whole house to try and stop it. She managed to turn it off, but unfortunately my desktop computer won't turn back on now. I suspect that it needs a new power supply, as this has happened twice before, when a sudden power stoppage afflicted our home, although the 2 prior incidents were due to thunderstorms. Sorry I haven't been around the past couple of weeks. I rented a dumpster and have been using every spare moment to take advantage of it and empty out my mother-in-law's house. We filled the dumpster once, and then some people snuck in and took a bunch of stuff out, so we filled it again. Some potential buyers are now looking at the house, so hopefully we can finish cleaning it and sell it soon. I may be busy with that, but I do intend on preparing the Puzzlewood for an event centered around Labor Day, likely beginning on Friday, September 2nd, and ending on the following Tuesday, September 6th. I'll tell you now, just in case I'm not able to get in the September update beforehand. After that, we'll have Morpheus's Halloween Havoc event to look forward to, as well as several new areas that he has been working on throughout the year. When I have time, I will be continuing to modernize old event areas for everyday use. I recently had a powwow with Capitolina and Drock regarding the areas from last year's summer event and bringing them back into the game. One last note about the music here, which is for Indira. I had originally composed a track inspired by the ancient tune known as the Clergy's Lamentation, but Drock liked it so much that he added it to the rotation of city exploration tracks. This tune is actually an exercise I invented to practice piano. The flute represents the right-hand part, but the exercise is meant primarily for the left hand. With my original recording, Drock thought it sounded too much like another well-known song, so I redid it, which isn't a big deal since the right-hand part isn't terribly important. It was actually more of an ad-lib. So I hope you enjoy it. There's actually 2 other tracks in our database that originally were just piano exercises that I invented for myself to practice. And that is the one for Dragotooth, and the one for Knoxburg. That concludes this monthly update. Please like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more presentations like this one. You can also follow us on Facebook or Twitter for event reminders and reboot notifications. To support our game, you can visit www.alteraeon.com/donate, or you can shop on our online store at www.cafepress.com/alteraeon. We hope to see you and your friends on Alter Aeon, where every day is an adventure. Thanks for listening, and happy mudding, everybody.
Alteraeon.com. That's ALTERAEON.com.